Welcome back to yet another episode of Mailbag. I've got 5 packages today, I think 6 movies in total if I'm not mistaken, so not as many as I usually have, but I've been saving these up over the last couple weeks and I've been upgrading, buying some new stuff. You shall see what I've picked up. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up in the last couple days, couple weeks, whatever it might be. Try to relegate it to stuff that you've bought online, things that you didn't find in the wild, because my mailbags are kind of that, the things that I end up buying on the internet, which are few and far between when in accordance to the rest of my collection, but every once in a while you have to bite the bullet and buy some stuff on eBay or Amazon or other little boutique label websites. Let us jump right in. Numero uno, with hair all over, as per usual. Of course, I try to salvage, even though I just ruined it, I try to salvage the envelopes. Oh yeah, Evil Dead Trap. This finally got a Blu-ray release. I sold my DVD to my buddy Danny. What up, Danny? And it's one I know she's gonna love, and it's one that I love. Super atmospheric, rust-laden environment and atmosphere with really weird things going on. It is definitely a slasher, but there's a lot more to it. The Japanese always bring something fresh to any genre that they tackle, and Evil Dead Trap is no exception. This one is known for its Lucio Fulci-esque gore and its kind of violent scenes that go on, and they're really well done, great practical effects. This is a really strange Japanese slasher from the late 80s, I want to say. 88, the year I was born, so there you go. Now I just need to get, I'm not sure if they're releasing Evil Dead Trap 2 and 3 on Blu-ray. I know they're overseas, but that would be awesome because Evil Dead Trap 2, Hideki, is even more insane than this one. But I love this film, I love the second one just as much. The Oh God Collection. I know very little about these films, save for the fact that George Burns plays God, I guess. And I sold off my 3 DVDs for something like $30 after it was all said and done, and got this for like $37, $38, so it was an upgrade. Spent like $8 to $10 out of pocket for this, and I have the entire collection here by Shout Factory. By the way, Shout Factory released the Oh God, and MVD, Visual and Unearthed Classics brought us Evil Dead Trap, so that is awesome. So, on to the next. We've got The Cassandra Crossing and The Domino Principle. This one I found, The Cassandra Crossing, I forget where, but I found it sealed and I sold it on eBay and picked up the Blu-ray, which is a double feature. So that was a no-brainer. They're on separate discs. I don't know much about, oh no they're not, we got a Blu-ray disc and a DVD disc. George Cosmatos' Cassandra Crossing is one of the 70s, one of the many 70s disaster films. One of the lesser talked about ones, though. And then The Domino Principle, I really don't know much about. It's from 1976 with Gene Hackman. So that's awesome. That's just an added bonus. This was like $12 used. Got a used copy. It's in decent shape. Not too bad. The case is a little rough, but that's okay. Next up, what have we got here? A Manifest and The Great Race. I actually came across 2 copies of this. Well, actually, one I had in the collection, one I came across in the wild, and ended up selling it off to fund the Archive Collection Blu-ray. Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, Natalie Wood, sort of Blake Edwards chase film, sort of like Cannonball Run. From what I understand, it's that kind of a movie. I could be wrong about that, so forgive me. But it is directed by Blake Edwards, and he really can do no wrong when it comes to directorial work, comedies. He also helped write the screenplay. This is supposed to be a pretty fun movie from the 70s. Looking forward to checking it out. And we've got one from overseas. Where's this coming from? Hampshire. Sounds like England to me. Howling 2. I forgot I had ordered this. This is going months ago now. Months back I ordered this, and with COVID and shipping overseas sometimes takes a little while. This took a couple months, but I had a copy of Howling 2 in my collection and came across another copy. I think it came into my store and I picked it up and sold both of those off and funded the Blu-ray here by Arrow, which is great. That's a no-brainer. The 2 Howling 2 DVDs fetched at least $25 a piece, and then this was something like $15. So that was a no-brainer. Bunch of special features as per usual with Arrow. And this is one that I've yet to see with Christopher Lee. It's supposed to be a crazy kind of film directed by Philip Mora. Philippe Morha, and also I think he did The Howling, The Howling 3 Marsupials too, if I'm not mistaken. So he directed 2 and 3, but I hear really good things about this one. Marsupials I've seen, and is not a very good movie. I'm not sure why I watched them out of order, but it is what it is. This one I think I'm going to have some fun with, though. Really happy to have this on the Arrow Blu-ray. And last, but not least, and I ruined it. Now I gotta open it that way. Alright. Oh my god, another archive collection, guys. Finally have a copy of The Hidden. This is one of the most underrated movies of the 80s. This is a science fiction action body horror film with Kyle MacLachlan and Michael Nouri, who plays sort of a buddy cop kind of dichotomy, where Kyle MacLachlan is very straight edge, straightforward, and Michael Nouri is more of your street cop. And, you know, they have a lot of good moments between them. I can't really talk too much about Kyle MacLachlan's character without ruining it. There's a kind of a twist in there. But they have a really good dichotomy and bounce off of each other really, really well. But what separates this film is the action. The action is fantastic. You've got explosions, gunfights, you've got alien goodness. Essentially, the plot is about a body-hopping alien, I'll say, that goes from body to body and can assume the identity of any human being. And movies like this have been made quite a bit after this. I think this was one of the first ones, if I'm not mistaken, from '87. But The Borrower, Don't Kill It, Jason Goes to Hell. A lot of films have borrowed the idea from this, and there are probably some movies that had similar themes in the 50s and 60s, I'd imagine, but this really gets it all right. It's a badass crime action film with, you know, science fiction and horror elements. So good. Great practical effects, guys. If you haven't seen The Hidden, it's one of the best buddy cop movies ever. It's also got its moments of comedy. Check this out. This is just one of my favorite movies of all time. I love The Hidden. I just want to thank you all for checking out this little mailbag video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know what you guys have picked up on eBay or Amazon or any of the boutique label sort of websites that or sales that you guys have indulged in as of late. Let me know what you guys have picked up down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rezo. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Feel free to check those links out down in the comments below. In the description below. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. TheBoredCyborg is out. And I'm not going to roll today. I'm going to get up very calmly, and I'm going to walk off screen. And then I'm going to roll into frame. Ah!